What's going on, guys? Guy here. Today in this video I'll be giving you guys my first impressions / review of the new SW40 Revolver, the M320 3GL, and the anti-helicopter mines, which was leaked on the PC from the Naval Strike DLC. In order to unlock the SW40 Revolver, you need to complete the assignment Curveball. So to do this, you only just have to get 10 kills with the impact grenades. Now, I just believe this assignment does not help with the explosive spamming in Operation Metro or Locker, but just do what you have to do to unlock this. It shouldn't take too long, but DICE did buff / nerf the impact grenades, giving it 80 damage but have a shorter range. Now, during the breakdown / review of the SW40 Revolver, you will find that I will be comparing this gun very closely to the MP142 Rex, because in my opinion the SW40 is basically a faster firing and a better version of the Rex. So hopping right in, we'll first talk about the recoil pattern and how this gun will behave in your hands when you fire it. Now, it has a 2.0 vertical pull, a 0.22 left pull, and a 0.22 right pull. Now, in my opinion, you really don't have to worry about the recoil too much, because by the time you fire your first round and you're ready for your second round, your gun will most likely be already settled down and back onto target. As for the damage model, it is same as the Rex, meaning it does 56 damage within less than 15 meters, and then it drops off to 28 damage until 37 meters, and it has a rate of fire of 220 rounds per minute, firing 40 rounds a minute more than a Rex, and that 40 rounds can really mean something when it comes to a revolver. The SW40 reloads in 3.8 seconds, which reloads 0.4 seconds slower than the Rex, and it really doesn't matter if you have a round in the chamber or not, because it is a revolver, so all 6 rounds are reloaded when you press the reload button. And lastly, it has a bullet velocity of 400 meters a second, which is the same as the Rex. Now, you can really notice this gun is very similar to the Rex, and in my opinion it is a better version of it. As for my loadout, I would say just strap a flashlight in front of your gun to try to blind your opponents, because since it is a revolver, you really don't want to be hip firing it. It is just much easier to miss your important shots, and you only have 6 shots, so you really have to make them count. I would maybe also add a flash hider on this, because I don't really want to further downgrade the accuracy by the gun by using the muzzle brake or the compensator. And I would just finish it off with your favorite sight, and I just prefer the ghost ring because I can really aim with that sight. All in all, the SW40 is a pretty powerful handgun. It will usually kill in 2 shots, rarely 3 shots, but it has happened to me before. If you have the accuracy, it is pretty good to use it to finish off your opponents in close quarters. Most likely, if your opponent is hurt, then 1 shot should do it. This gun is basically the return of the Battlefield 3 MP412 Rex. Moving on, I want to talk about the new assault gadget, the M320 3GL. Before I get into the details, I want to get something straight with this weapon. I think this grenade launcher definitely has the potential of getting overspammed and overused, even though most of the time, unless your enemy is damaged, it will most likely take at least 3 of those grenades to kill him. To unlock this, you need to complete the assignment multi-tool, which means you have to get 10 kills with the M320 darts and then get 10 more kills with the M320 LVG. So that's pretty simple, just play Operation Metro and you should unlock it relatively quickly. I would say this grenade launcher is not exactly like the Battle Pickup grenade launcher. It definitely does not come anywhere near close to it. The launcher comes with a total of 2 grenades, and in each grenade there are 3 more low grenades. Once you have loaded the launcher, you can fire the 3 low grenades, then you will have to reload. It has a fire rate of 180 rounds per minute and a reload time of 2.9 seconds. Now the question is this thing spammable? My opinion is yes, but to a certain extent. You can heavily suppress your enemies with the 3GL, but sometimes you don't kill them. But the only way to truly spam this weapon is to sit right next to an ammo box, since each grenade really only kills 1 person and sometimes it doesn't even kill, so you just kinda have to spam this thing like there's no tomorrow. Personally, I don't like using this gadget because it doesn't feel very fun to spam and it's kind of too easy. The only way which I'll ever use this launcher is if the enemy is using it against me. Lastly, we have the anti-helicopter mines. At first, when I heard about this gadget, I was thinking to myself, why did DICE ever want to make something else which can take down the helicopters? The helicopters, especially the attack helicopters, were nowhere near overpowered. It actually felt underpowered to me, but the patch did address some problems, and I still believe the attack helicopters need a movement buff. But anyways, getting back on topic. To unlock this gadget, you need to complete the assignment Death from Below. Now, to do this, you need to get 3 PDW ribbons and destroy 5 air attack vehicles with rocket launchers. Now, this means anything from RPGs to Stingers and to IGLAs. So, just play some Conquest and become a Stinger noob. I would say the anti-helicopter mines works very much like Stingers, but for helicopters only. You place them in an area where helicopters fly by, but it's not busy enough where enemy infantry will destroy it. Then it'll auto-detect helicopters in its area and fire a missile at it. Now, good thing that DICE fixed the physics of the helicopters, otherwise one of these missiles will just send your helicopter slamming towards the ground. So default, once you equip this gadget, you will have a total of 2 sets of helicopter mines. You can place them side by side next to each other, so if a helicopter flies near it, 2 missiles will hit it instead of just 1. The damage of these mines are pretty low, but they will immobilize your helicopter. All in all, the helicopter mines will most likely never become a popular gadget. It just isn't really that useful because you can only place 2 down at a time and you will have to protect them, otherwise they would be destroyed very easily. Also, a little tip, if you see some kind of large star symbol on the map, that actually indicates anti-helicopter mines, so just keep an eye out for that so you can help your teammate's helicopter not get shot down. In conclusion, I feel like the gadgets of the Naval Strike DLC was a bit slacking. They weren't up to my standards and wish they were done a bit better, but hopefully their final DLC with the new carrier assault game mode will make up for that. Well, anyways, that sums it up for this first impression / review of the new SW40, the helicopter mines, and the M320 3GL, included in the Naval Strike DLC, which was leaked on PC. I hope you guys learned something from this video and can apply it to the battlefield. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.